If you've ever wondered where your place is in the global economic cosmos, you should look at cities, because cities are the principal circuitry through which transnational capital flows travel. Now, the U.S. and China are not monoliths. They are the world's two biggest economies. But if we're really to understand those linkages, and of course the two countries are linked by trade of goods and services, but if we want to understand the flows of the greatest volume of transnational corporate capital, we should look at major multinational corporate headquarters and branch connections. So what you're looking at here is I've taken all of the multinational corporations that are of a certain size all the way up to the very top of corporate wealth in the world, and I show the top 10 cities roughly in both countries by which has the most mutual headquarter branch connections. So what you're looking at is, for example, Shanghai and New York. They're connected by one line, in which that means that there is a headquarters for a major multinational corporation or two in Shanghai, and then the corresponding branch is in New York. And the same is true vice versa. And so I map all of these connections. And what we see is a full mapping of at least the top 10 cities on both sides. Now, a few interesting observations here. We see, first of all, that Shanghai has exceeded its connectivity with mutual corporate headquarter branch connections with the U.S. It has exceeded Hong Kong as of recent. This is 2018 data. And this is interesting because Hong Kong was traditionally the major gateway for American and other non-Chinese foreign capital penetration and corporate presence. Yet Shanghai seemed to have come of age in the global economy as it's just barely exceeded Hong Kong now. Another thing on the U.S. side, so we see as before the node size is displayed proportional to how much, right? In this case, it's how many corporate connections in total. Now, I couldn't display all of the lines because it would be a mess of lines. But an interesting thing on the U.S. side is that if we go to the fifth one down, because they are displayed by rank in the top 10, it's Irvine. It's a city of about 300,000 people. And that is interesting that it ranks virtually the same as Los Angeles. But that just goes to show you that there's always surprises that are hidden when we put economic geography further under our microscope.